Watch out world. Watch out world.
Hey everybody! Welcome to the show, Watch Out World. I'm your host, Shelby Johnson. Today, we are going to talk about the hot topic, unique uniforms. What I mean by unique uniforms is that you can still rock your style and be you, and still be within the school's dress code. Now, let's go see what students have to say about the new uniform policy.
One of the best benefits that I see that comes out of wearing uniform is that kids are able to dress in a very appropriate way.
Can't nobody feel a different way of how they dress because everybody dresses the same.
And then they're able to dress as respectable young men and women.
Have you ever wondered how did they actually feel when they first heard that they were wearing uniform? So many opinions probably.
Let me be honest with you, Charity. I was sad. I hated wearing uniform, but now that I wear it, I feel more comfortable in it.
I felt like, oh man, this isn't going to be too great because I felt like I wasn't going to be able to express my individuality. But if you look at all the pros that come from it, it's a whole lot better.
I feel bad because I'm used to just expressing myself through clothes and shoes and socks.
Do they have their own style? I wonder. Let's see, how do they have their own style?
I can still be me by wearing earrings and wearing my necklaces and different accessories.
I still have my own style, I guess, some of the accessories I wear, like my shoes, my bow, of course. Last year, I was really a bow tie wearer, so this year I can still do the same thing. So it's just something simple. It's honestly just the Legos. You don't have to even glue them together, so they're reusable. You can use them again.
I express it through my hair and the accessories I wear on my wrist. Because I be wearing bows. That's how I express myself through my hair and my bracelets.
Well, I express myself through socks and exotic colors.
Now for the teachers, do you think they felt good or bad about it? Does it benefit them? Does it change anything around? I wonder so much about this stuff.
Yes, I think Principal Mates made an excellent idea with the uniforms, simply because he did leave room for the students to have their own identity. Even though the bottoms are khaki, black, or blue, they can wear any color top. So that leaves a little freedom where the girls can still wear their pretty pinks and the boys can wear whatever color they so desire.
I actually called in with some principals to see how did this new uniform change all happen. How does it help or affect them in any type of way by having the students wear uniforms?
What I've seen thus far this year is there is a less of a focus on what students are wearing because everyone looks pretty much the same. And there's a greater focus on academics. And also the second piece that I see is that there's less bullying, checking, name calling, and singling students out because it's not about how much something costs that you have on. Pretty much everyone looks the same.
That our students are not doing as much bullying to each other about what they have on. Then also our level of focus on academics have greatly increased. So when students don't have to worry about what they have on, they can really focus in on why they're here, and that's to learn.
Well, you saw how Lawrence's and Highland Oaks students, faculty, and staff felt about their new uniform policy. So, just remember that you can still rock your style and be you, even if you do have a uniform. For example, you can go ahead and check out your uniform policy and see what you can do to have your own unique style. So, make your uniform you and make it unique. Have your own unique uniform. Also, follow me on Twitter to make sure you get updates about the show at Watch Out World 1. But last but not least, don't forget to watch our world.
Deidre Shores of Cordova High School, and I'm your host for In the Mix. Today, I'm going to talk to a world-renowned musician. We're going to hear from some of your peers, and I'm going to even issue a challenge. All right, today we're going to be sitting down, and we're going to talk with world-renowned vocalist, keyboardist, music producer, Kenneth Townsend, but better known to your fans as KT, right?
Yeah, KT.
Okay.
Everybody calls me KT.
Yeah, now he's currently touring with the Jacksons. The Jacksons. That's a big deal. That is a really big deal. So tell me about your job, what you do now.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing currently. I'm playing keyboards with the Jacksons, and we've been doing a lot of world traveling in Europe and Asia for the past couple of years. So things are pretty cool right now.
Okay. Now, you're an alumni of the Memphis City Schools, so tell me what high school you went to.
Oh, I went to Ridgeway High School.
Ridgeway. Okay, all right. Shout out to Ridgeway.
Ridgeway.
Okay. What type of training did you receive that's allowing you to do what you're doing now?
I ended up doing a lot of studying, actually, with Derek Jackson and in church. Also went to University of Memphis and studied jazz composition there. So I spent some time around.
Okay. And what from your past motivated you to be able to work so hard to achieve your success?
Wow, good question. I would say dedicating to my craft and keeping God first and practicing. And, staying humble as well is some things that has definitely helped.
Okay, okay. Now, if you could change anything in your past or present, what would it be?
I probably wouldn't change anything. I'm pretty happy.
Pretty good?
Yeah,
You're
I'm
good
all right
with where you are. Yeah, I would be too. Hey. Okay, now what's the hardest and most enjoyable part of your job?
I guess adapting to different atmospheres. Because I travel so much and I deal with so many different types of people, is the ability to be able to adapt in different environments and work with different musicians and keep everything balanced for yourself. I think still having a personal life and all of that stuff like that is the answer.
Yeah, okay. So what's the best lesson your job has taught you?
Stay humble, stay dedicated, practice, and pray.
Alrighty. Now, besides being on stage with the Jacksons, what are some of the luxuries that come along with your job and what you do?
World traveling is pretty cool. I get to travel a lot because I'm, dealing with an artist that's international. And I get to hang out with a lot of successful people. I guess that's pretty cool, too. You get to kind of hang around successful people. That's not bad. You learn a lot.
Yeah.
A lot to learn, yeah. So.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so finally, what advice would you give to aspiring musicians in the Shelby County Schools?
Keep playing your instrument. Practice a lot. Venture out to find new areas to perform and to play and meet new people. And you'll be all right. And pray.
All righty. Well, that sounds good to me. Thank you so much, Casey. I'm glad we could talk with you.
All right.
All righty. Bye-bye.
Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Well, as you just heard, that was Kenneth Townsend, a former Memphian and Shelby County Schools alumnus, and now successful LA musician. Perpetually late, perpetual they hate. I'm running to class because no class goes I can take. What I didn't know, it was my fault. I'm running to the class. Usain Bolt, it's hard to be on time with the stairs and the incline. My locker jam for days, I don't study anyways. That's bad and you know it's true. I got 2 parties, what the third one gonna do? I gotta get this parent conference. I can't make it on time for school and insert conference. I wanna talk with my friends, but that'll only make me later in the end. I'm the opposite of lucky and a 4-leaf clover. That's because I go to Cordova. I'm trying to make it to my class. Can I get me a hall pass? Standing outside with my crew while I'm on class number 2. What you think you gonna do when they won't write a note for you? Yeah, the whole point of my rhyme for you to get in there on time.
Man, getting class goals, that's not even cool. If you get enough, you not even gonna be in school. I see y'all in the hallways, y'all just looking tardy. While I'm headed to class, y'all having a social party. Being tardy, it's something you can't do. You only got 6 minutes, you gotta make it work for you. I would elaborate on it if I had more time. They handing out tardies like placing the lunch line. 1, 2, 3, 4, then you're out the door. Then forgiveness you'll be asking for. So next time when the bell rings, get to class. All those lame excuses, just a bunch of trash.
Posted in the hallway, sharing out the other day. Other next shoes that's coming out, I'm copping them either way. Then the bell rang, I guess I'm finna be late. Still spraying like Smokey on Friday. Running down the hall, dodging anything that's in my way. In my head I'm finna make it, but getting the Plasco is on its way. I'm on my list of fraction, now inside sis all day.
Man, I'm tired of these class goals, being late to class, so I gotta pick my weight up and get my tail to class. Cause if I'm late again, Coach Jones is gonna get me. So now I know what I gotta do. Gotta dodge the whole crew. One full speed in a hurry too. Time to just on. And I promise not to be late again. I couldn't lie to y'all. Y'all my fans. Bars.
Tardy. I'm so sick of all these tardy. I said I wasn't even late, but then she told me to get her tardy. I said, man, that's whack. I wasn't even late, shawty. Why I gotta go get tardy? This is my 3rd tardy. If I get another one, I'll be at home with my little tardy. She said I'm late for class before I could even ask. I know she seen me running in the cut real fast. She counted me out because I was last.
Alrighty, so right now we are here with Harrison Cricht. He is a celebrity stylist and fashion designer based in New York City. How are you, Harrison?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm great. Now, are you in a park?
I am. I'm in Central Park, New York.
Oh wow, Central Park in New York City. That's the life. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Good scenery.
Yeah, it is. Tell me, which Memphis City schools did you go to?
I went to Roselle Elementary and Colonial Middle School, which are both creative and performing arts school, and I graduated from Central High School.
Okay, so let's go ahead and tell everybody about your job and what you do. Can you describe the services you provide to your clients, and actually who are some of them?
Sure. So I am a wardrobe stylist to celebrities and also television correspondents here in New York. I currently, most recently, am working with Jackie Reed of NBC, who is, of course, a very popular media correspondent over the years.
Mm-hmm.
So I style her most consistently Monday to Friday, as well as working with some other correspondents on CNN, HLN, BET, just kind of all over, just to kind of expand the market.
Okay, so tell me, what type of training did you receive to do what you do now?
I would say my training was actually just New York. I didn't go to school for wardrobe styling. I attended Middle Tennessee State University with a marketing degree. I will say that marketing has helped me to be able to promote my services and just look at fashion in a different way, because it's not just a hobby, it's actually a business.
Mm-hmm.
It's a business that you can make money off of just as well as any other occupation. So having that marketing degree has enabled me to make business plans and write proposals and things of that nature. And then, of course, being in Tennessee, studying fashion, and then wanting to do fashion in a mass market is not necessarily, I guess, the best form of teaching, because honestly, you just have to be in it. And so New York is like my grad school right now.
Okay. Well, what from your past motivated you to work so hard to achieve your success?
A collection of things, actually. In the middle and high school, well, no, I would say more junior high, I didn't dress necessarily the best, and I used to get picked on for that. And so then finally, when I was able to get a job at 16, I was working at the Rallies, which is probably now Checkers, off of Bellevue, South Bellevue, right by Central. I'm shirt. Hopefully it's still there. It's not. It's not there anymore. Oh no. Well, they had some good fries.
Yeah.
But so that's where I had my first job, and so just being responsible and saving money, getting money, I was able to start buying my own clothes, and eventually that kind of attracted me to fashion. I have a very fashion-forward family, so now that I was making my own money, I was able to buy my own clothes, and then, you know, of course, there's the superlatives and the best dressed and all of that, so that kind of motivated me to, you know, kick it up a notch to try to get that award, and I actually came in second place.
Oh, wow.
And so that motivated me even more the next semester to want to step it up, and then we had to wear uniforms. So I never ever got the chance to get that title, so I guess now it's like every day y'all made a mistake.
Yep.
But, you know, it's just kind of like those little things, and not that, you know, it was a hardship, but just little things in your childhood are able to motivate you even in your adult life to say, you know what, I didn't get it, and now it's motivating me to want to make sure that even my clients, they're the best dressed, or they feel best dressed. So it kind of is a transcending type of thing.
Hey, started from the bottom, now you're here.
Yeah. Back then they didn't want me.
Yeah. Okay, so now tell me, what are the hardest and most enjoyable parts about your job?
One of the hardest things about this career is just trying to get clients and obtain clients. A lot of it deals with personal relationships, so just trying to build personal relationships with people. Although you may be recommended to do a job, everyone has different personalities, especially with celebrity. Everyone, you know, holds themselves up to be a different type of human being. So, you know, my type of career is more of a catering type of thing. I cater to the person's personality to be able to make sure that they feel and look their best. So oftentimes it's just, you know, you have to decide how to approach people. You may judge someone based off how they look, and then bring them exactly what their current style is, but they want different things. So it's just about having that understanding of that client and knowing the job responsibility in order to perform the best.
Okay. Tell me, what is the best lesson that you've learned working your job that you do now?
The best lesson I could say is just to have faith. So many times I've been, you know, blessed with opportunities, and then in a moment's notice they've been taken away, whereas it may be a financial issue with the client, or the person doesn't show up, or it could be a competitive thing with another stylist and someone else comes in and may do the job for free or for less money. And at a moment's notice, I'm learning in this industry that, you know, unless you have loyal clients, and that's more or less what I'm interested in, not so much the, oh, I styled this person, I styled this person. I want the retainer. I want, you know, the person that I'm with on a daily basis, and I'm able to build their wardrobe, and people get a better sense of their style through me, and to say, oh, I know you're working with Harrison because that's the type of style aesthetic that he uses. That those are the things that I'm most interested in.
Okay.
So having faith, honestly, is probably the best lesson I can say that I've learned, just to keep going, and regardless of what happens, it doesn't mean that you weren't the best fit for the job, but it could be a sign that there may not be, you know, the job for you.
Okay. So tell me, finally, what advice would you give to aspiring fashion stylists like yourself?
So the best advice that I could give, and something that I've learned to live by, is only answer to what you want to be called. And when I say that, I mean, if you're a media correspondent, or if you do hair, or if you're a makeup artist, start allowing people to address you as that, because until people realize your services and acknowledge it, people are like the best tools as far as referrals. So if something's going on and you're the best person for the job, oh, my homeboy, my homegirl, they do this is their talent. So when you start addressing, you know, what you want to be called, I'm Harrison, I want you to know that beside my name, there's wardrobe stylist. So then if there's anything that comes up, I'm the first person that you contact. And when I realized that, and when I started projecting that to the world, that's when everything started coming my way. So I would definitely say, once you realize your talent, be addressed by it, and then the rest is history.
Well, all righty. That sounds good to me. Thank you so much, Harrison. I really appreciate your time.
No problem. You're doing some great things yourself. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
Alrighty. For all you teen drivers out there, check this out. Passengers can positively influence or pose the biggest distraction risk for teens. Yeah, okay. I'm on my way. Yeah, you guys can ride with me? Okay. Make sure all your passengers know the rules. How to stay safe? And oh, bring extra hairspray for that howling wind. Well, that's all the time we have left in our program. I'm Deidre, and you have been in the mix.
Hello Memphis, and welcome to Around the Block. This show will give you the latest on what's happening in your city, from the latest school news to the sporting events to the unique outings which are offered in the area. We've got you covered. My name is Kaif Galani, and I am one of the 3 hosts for this show. Each show, I will give you a closer look at a student or school who has been making an impact in our community. I'll now hand it over to McLean Mayers, who will be briefing us on some recent football games in the Memphis area.
Thank you, Kaif. The return of fall can signal many things for us Memphians. You have city favorites such as the Haunted Corn Maze at the Agri Center to the ever-growing popular fall concert series at the Levitt Shell. It seems that there is a little something for everyone to do once the leaves start to change color. For many high schoolers, though, August through October brings one thing: football. In the past couple of weeks, we have seen multiple Shelby County School football teams show us the result of all the summer practices and conditioning they've gone through to get to this point. This last Friday, September 13th, many teams were out to impress. Midtown rivals East High and White Station faced off in what was an impressive game for both sides. White Station star Dylan Mitchell scored 2 impressive touchdowns off of a punt return and a 67-yard reception. East High's Tedrick McGee managed a 9-yard reception in the fourth quarter, to give the Mustangs a nail-biter win with a score of 28-27. The Wooddale Cardinals secured their first win of the season by beating Overton by a solid score of 44-21. Cardinal quarterback Jerry Crane threw 2 touchdown passes in an impressive win. On a sadder note for the Around the Block crew, the Germantown Red Devils lost in a toss-up against Briarcrest, losing 28-14. Saints quarterback Ben Ellis ran for 3 touchdowns, while Red Devil Jr. Jacob Ivey threw for 2. Now, the number 2 team in the Commercial Appeals Dandy Dozen, the Ridgeway Roadrunners, took on last year's 5A state champions, Henry County. With the game deadlocked in the fourth quarter, Roadrunner QB Braxton Conrad threw a game-winning touchdown pass with 8 seconds left to go in the fourth, giving Ridgeway a 22-15 win. Both teams are ranked in the top 3 for their divisions in the state. Now, in the next few weeks, many Memphis teams will be meeting. The Wooddale Cardinals will be back in action again as they travel outside of the 15 AA conference to take on Cordova. Germantown will be taking on Kingsbury in the classic homecoming game for the Red Devils. After a few rough weeks, Germantown will be looking to bounce back with a win. Now, the Ridgeway Roadrunners hope to extend their current win streak, but will be put to the test as they take on undefeated Whitehaven.
Okay, so, you know, McLean, you told me that the Red Devils, they lost this past game, and they've started off to a rocky start, you know. But what positives have you seen in these past few games?
Well, I think it's just that they're so depth. I mean, their depth is just very impressive. I mean, they have a very young team. They have a great quarterback in junior Jacob Ivey that they can look forward to going into the next couple seasons.
And you also brought up the Henry County Ridgeway game. You know, that was a fun game to see, considering Henry County is last year they won the state championship.
Yeah, 5A state championship.
So you know, what happened in that game that really stuck out to you?
Well, I think it was just both teams came in. I mean, they're both in the top 3 in their own divisions in the state. So both teams are stout, as good as always. And Braxton Conrad, the quarterback for the Roadrunners, just stepped up in the fourth quarter, made that wonderful pass, 22-15 win.
That's what I'm talking about. So this month, many of the schools in Shelby County were given the title of Reward School by the Tennessee State Department of Education. In fact, there were 39 reward schools recognized in Shelby County alone. One school which was given the title was Germantown High School. I had a chance to talk to some of the people at GHS and find out exactly how they earned the title. Barbara Harmon has seen many high points in her 30 years at Germantown High School. The GHS principal had even more good news to share when Germantown was selected as a Tennessee Reward School, the result of lots of hard work from her teachers.
It all paid off, and I was very, very pleased with the outcome.
It's just the latest honor for Germantown High, whose history includes a National Blue Ribbon School of Excellence, an International Baccalaureate World School, and one of Newsweek's best high schools in America.
It's shown that we have progressed and our students are achieving and achieving better than some other schools.
The math and English departments at Germantown have made strides in terms of test scores, but the teachers haven't done this by themselves. They work together in professional learning communities to form new and innovative ideas to engage students and prepare them for life beyond the classroom.
Beyond just the numerous tests that you have to take, what are they going to be expected to do in college or in the future?
Another program Harmon credits with the success at Germantown is the advisory period. Students are given a 30-minute block of free time twice per week where they can get extra help in math, English, and other subjects.
One time during advisory, I went to Miss Geyer's room, and she really helped me learn about trigonometry and how to find the angles of triangles.
But teachers and staff aren't content with this latest honor. After all, they are well aware that high school is just the first step in a continuous journey for knowledge.
I think we can always continue to improve. We don't want to ever just step back and say, well, we've done it now, we can quit, because that's not going to happen. We've got to continue to work hard. We've got to continue to work with our students, help them to achieve at the highest level they can, and we feel like that every student can learn.
Reporting for Around the Block, I'm Kaif Gilani.
Hello, welcome to Things to Do Around the Block. I'm Sydney Armstrong. The month of October has a lot of great and occasionally spooky things for you to check out. Starting October 3rd, Spooky Nights kicks off the scares of the month. Spooky Nights offers a wide variety of chills and screams over at Shelby Farms. You can go on a haunted trail ride for $10, play zombie laser tag for $5, and even paint pumpkins for $5 to $7, depending on the pumpkin size. For more information on what Spooky Nights has to offer, head over to their website at shelbyfarmspark.org/spookynights, or you can give them a call at 901-767-7275. If haunted attractions aren't really up your alley, don't worry. I have a few more things that should interest you. If you'd like to make a difference and support a great cause, mark October 19th on your calendars. As I'm sure you know, October marks the Breast Cancer Awareness Month. At 12:30 on October 19th, you can register yourself at the Liberty Bowl Memorial Stadium to walk and contribute to finding a cure for this horrific disease. For more information on that, go to cancer.org and search for Making Strides of Shelby-Memphis. If you still want more to do this month, I have a few more ideas. If you're into theater, Memphis is the place to be. If you're looking for a small show, head over to the Poplar Pike Playhouse on Germantown High School's campus to see the fall musical, the 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, opening on October 16th. For more information on that, head over to ppp.org or give them a call at 901-755-7775. If you're looking to see a larger show, the Orpheum Memphis Downtown is where it's at. They offer numerous activities, but the headline for the month of October is the musical Once. Once opens on October 28th. For a complete list of activities, check them out at orpheum-memphis.com. That wraps up this segment of Around the Block. If you have any great ideas or activities for the month of November, tweet us at ATBMemphis. We hope to hear from you.
I'm Sakia. And I'm Anissa. And we're the All Nat Girls. And we're here live at the Southern Heritage Classic. And we're here, we started this new segment called Are You Nat or Not? And that's where we interview different people if they're natural or not. Like we'll say like, do you like your natural hairstyle? Or are you natural? And if they're not, we'll ask them like why is that a good style for you? So we're doing this segment called on All Nat, called Are You Nat or Not? So
I would say deep condition. Deep conditioning under a dryer at least once a week. It really will soften your hair. It'll help strengthen it, and it's really an important thing to avoid breakage and tangles. And I would say finger comb your hair. Don't try to rake it through. Finger comb your hair and flat it up or braid it up at night. Whether it's 8 braids, 10 braids, or 2 braids. Just do something to your hair so that it's not just rubbing against the pillow all night.
Can you explain your hairstyle right now? I'm rocking a puff, pull-up puff. I use Shea Moisture's Souffle and the hair milk and I think it's hair butter.
All Net is just a new hair show that we decided to come up with and to inspire others and to just let everybody know what's out there in the natural hair world.
Do you all have a mission statement or a slogan yet?
Our slogan is, you can be this or you can be that, but we're all net. Well, what that means is basically you can have a perm or you can have weave, but we are natural and this is our hair. It's nothing that we add to it, and you just have to work with it. That's what it means.
And we have a mission statement, and the mission statement is just making people like transition from like having perms and like chemically treating their hair into like transitioning into being natural, and like for other people who are natural to help them like maintain and keep up with their natural hair.
College. It can seem a million miles away. But what if you could get help with your tuition expenses? Get help filling out all those applications and finding a major that fits. All of a sudden, the impossible becomes possible. Visit collegefortn.org today. College. You can get there from here.